Well, a homeless man on Oahu tested positive for COVID-19 with nowhere to go. That man spoke with our Tom George today, and Tom, he says he hopes more can be done.
Yeah, our station is right across the street from Straub Hospital, and Michael Majakamo walked across the street and came by our station shortly after he tested positive for the virus because he says he just doesn't know what to do, and he worries others could be in the same situation.
They gave me 2 aspirin. Excuse my cough.
As Michael Majakamo walks down King Street, he's masking up and trying to avoid other people.
I had a fever, had the cough, because my breathing was, I'm a baseball player, so I couldn't even throw or run. I knew something was wrong.
He checked into Straub and was tested for COVID, and this morning his worries came true.
Diagnosis, COVID-19 virus infection.
Because he didn't require hospitalization, he was sent on his way. Straub tells us when homeless people come into the ER, they do their best to provide resources, but COVID beds have to be reserved for those who need them.
They just kind of turned me away. That was strange, you know.
At this point, he'd be required to do what everyone else has to do, quarantine for at least 10 days until symptoms go away. But Michael doesn't have anywhere to go.
I have a place to stay, but is that quarantine? You know, there's other homeless people around there. Am I going to give it to them?
The governor's coordinator on homelessness told us there are 2 facilities on Oahu that provide quarantine sites, but with the spike in cases, those resources are becoming strained. For now, Michael says he's planning on trying to find a place away from others, but he still isn't feeling well.
I know that I can't go up 2 flights of stairs, 1, 2, without sitting down and going like that.
Armed with just Tylenol and some food.
It's like peanut butter. It's like 3 meals in 1 bag.
He's just hoping for the best.
People are making it back from this. It's just, I want to be one of them.
And Michael tells me that he was not vaccinated because he didn't think he would need it. Now, of course, he is rethinking that after his diagnosis. Now, DOH doesn't have exact numbers on exactly how many homeless people have been vaccinated or how many have tested positive for the virus. Tom George, KITV4, Island News.
Thank you, Tom. There are still several quarantine locations available to the public. If you or someone you know gets COVID-19 and needs a place to stay while sick, you can find a full list on our website, KITV.com.